Okay, we're live. Hey, what's going on? Old fashioned ice cream, appliance boot camp, uh, Facebook, YouTube, family and friends. Mike Sneed coming to you this afternoon. I wanted to come to you and kind of talk to you uh, about getting back into the skilled trades. As you see, I'm back. I'm working for this company, and the guy, the boss man, is really a butthole to work for. Sneed Appliance. So I'm working for this guy and running some service calls after in the afternoons. I do about two service calls in the afternoon between 4 and 6, and I just wanted to come to you and just talk to you all about how great it is to be able to do what I'm doing, and to try to encourage you all again to get into the appliance repair field or get into some type of skilled trades, and kind of tell you about what I saw going on this weekend. Um, we got a hands-on live event coming. It's going to be December the 5th, 6th, and 7th. It's going to be in Selma, North Carolina. I got a link to the actual event in the actual comments. If you want to get in, click on there. I'm going to only limit it to about 6 people. I want to make sure the people who come are going to get in and get exactly what they need. So I want you all, if you come in, that's it's going to be December the 5th, 6th, and 7th. It'll be a great Christmas gift for somebody if you're looking for something to do. If you got a young man, young woman that needs something to a trade, some direction is great. Also, if you have someone who's getting laid off and transitioning in their jobs, trust me, this this right here is a great career to be into. And like I say, we're going to do it on December the 5th through the 7th. So I'm going to kind of tell you all, I've been having a great time. Let me just say that right now. A lot of people have been texting and emailing and calling me. Hey, I hope things are going good with you. My life right now is great. It's funny. Earlier today, uh, I was driving, and but before I do that, I'll lead up to what happened. This weekend, I had a couple of friends that came to visit, and we were out. Both friends. We and these are people who are very successful in life and whatnot. Very successful in life, and uh, and and it ain't nothing like that going on. And these were young ladies also. I'll let you know, young ladies. We're out Saturday night. I'm out with one young lady that came to visit. Very successful in life, and they were telling me, you are motivation for me to get out. Cause what happened, career wise, they have done very very well, and but they whatchamacallit, they all they're doing is career and not really getting out and exploring life anymore. They just go to work and come home, go to work, come home, or go to conferences and stuff. And they were telling me, man, you have made me, because one of them called, it was Saturday night about probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock. They had to go do a conference. They're coming back from the conference, and they reached out and said, "Hey, well, I asked where I knew there was in a conference nearby, so I was like, no, what's up? What you doing this afternoon?" And they were like, "I don't know what you doing." And I told them I'm not going to tell y'all my spot because I just had to tell them they can't be going to my spot. I told them, I said, I'm going to my little spot that I go to out here. And they were like, okay, cool. Pin me your location, and I'll meet you out there. And so I don't know how to do that, how to pin locations or anything. I said, I don't know how to do it, but I send you directions. I send you the address. So they come out there and they meet me out there. And it's a nice, cool place, great vibe, having a great time, great conversations with a bunch of different people and stuff. And they were telling me, say, "Yo, Sneed, you are motivating me because I'm seeing you out here, and you all don't get to see this because I was gonna do it behind a paywall and do it like so you could see how you rebuild your life on the backside of 50. But I found out I found out real quick I wasn't able to do that because of a lot of the people that I'm interacting with are people are well-known people that you could easily find out who they were for just one or two things. And I don't want to do that and people be able to find out who these people are and stuff. So I just said, forget it. I'm not gonna put that out there. But trust me, I'm having a great time out here, and and the people who know me are looking and say, hey man, I'm enjoying. I see what you're doing. We really enjoyed. I'm enjoying seeing you out here living life and not letting life get you down to the point that I'm gonna start doing what you. They told me I'm gonna start doing what you're doing. I'm gonna start getting out here and enjoying life and stuff a little bit. I like, okay, cool. So that was that Saturday night. Sunday night, same thing. I get a text from a friend as they were coming back from the football game, and they were coming back through here, and I was telling them, swing by if you're not doing anything. What are you gonna do? Hey, I'm going to one of my spots. There I go hang out at. Okay, cool. You don't mind if I tag along? No, come on, we'll tag along. So we went out, the same thing. We went to the spot, and like I say here, I didn't know any of this until I got here. And like I say, I live right downtown. Downtown Raleigh has what they call a bunch of what they call speakeasies, little places that you have to actually know where you're going to get to them. you just ain't gonna walk up to them and find them. And so with that, shout out to one of my friends that told me when they actually told me, hey, if you transitioning, you need to go downtown Raleigh. And they actually told me, got me started on going to some of these little speakeasies. So so I took them, both of them. I took them to two different speakeasies. So we get down to we walking down, and where are we going? We're going to a spot, and we go down, and you gotta go up under a basement into a building, up under a building, and you're weaving through, and then you come out into this place where it's just nice. It's nice. It's nice where you come out into, and they had live jazz playing at the time, and so we just sat out there and kind of like kicked it and talked. And they told me the same thing. Hey, you having so much fun. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna get out here. I made up my mind from talking to you. I'm gonna get out here and start living life also. And I keep telling them, hey, don't do it because you're gonna. Even though it looked fun, it might not be fun for everybody to do what I'm doing. But they're like, nah, I'm gonna go live the same life that you living right now. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm having a great time. Previously, the week before, I had a friend, and we went out to Virginia. A great time with this friend. We went out to Luray Cabins, and what Luray Cabins, if you don't know, is out in Luray, Virginia, out not that far from Charlottesville. You go there and you go into the caves. You walk through the cavern and it's like you're going into some Marvel comic book. So we went to the caves. Then after that, I like to do stuff with history and science if I'm doing anything. So then after that, we went over to Thomas Jefferson house, Monticello, over in Charlottesville. And I'm there, and we're touring the plantation and stuff, and I was looking at all the stuff that they invented and created right there on that plantation, and the slaves done it, and I was talking to my friend, and I was telling them, I was like, man, this guy he done so much, he built all of this, and they had cotton, they had textile manufacturing over there, they had sawmills, they had they had a whole town, and in industry right there on that plantation about five, and he owned about 2 or 3 of these 5,000 square foot 5,000 acre plantation. And I was telling my friend, man, I feel so small because he had accomplished so much before he was 23, 24. And they were telling me, Sneed, you have to think, he had 600 slaves working for him all the time, while he could go out and write the Declaration of Independence, while he could go out and become the governor of Virginia, or he could go out and become the president. He had all these people there working for him free of charge. So yeah, he could do all of that stuff. And it started getting my wheels to turning again, because I started thinking, I remember when I had my employees out there working and those subs working and stuff. I was able to get a lot accomplished in a short amount of time because I could use other people's resources and stuff. And from there, it started getting my mind back. Hey, you got to get back and get back moving into the things that made you the bulk of your money. So that's why I'm out here running service calls in the afternoons. And I'm being honest. I'm picking it back up. My shout out to my nephew. I was telling him I was going to open up the actual appointments so that I could pick up more calls during the week. And he was like, he don't want to do no more calls. He built his own website, and before he started doing my company, Sneed Appliance, he had started his own company, Choice Appliance, and that had picked up. And he was like, I got so many calls, I don't need to do it anymore. He said, I don't want to do anymore. He said, you just take your website and all that stuff, and you go do what you need to do with it. I'm okay. He good. So from there, I'm back in control of my website and stuff, and we picking it back up, and I'm scheduling those calls in the afternoons and stuff, getting back in the groove of it. And let me tell them I'll call right back. Getting back into the groove of things, and it's gonna be a great 2026, And so I came back that Sunday. We had a festival downtown Raleigh. That festival was a Latino festival, and I was walking through that festival, and for the whole downtown Raleigh, it was nothing but Latino businesses and stuff going on. I was telling people, even though they had like Food Line, grocery stores there, they had their own grocery stores, Spanish grocery stores that they own and control. Even though they had Deer Park Water out there, they had their own Spanish water bottling companies out there giving out water. Anything that they needed, they had it. Also, when we have, and it was all Hispanic, only people vending out there were Hispanics. And when we had our African American festival out here a month or so ago, you had just as many other nationalities and stuff out there vending, as probably more than you did African American owned. But they everything. If you want no Spanish person out there, you won't out there. And I looked also. They had like Gregory Pool and Caterpillar out there, and they had like the skid steers, the excavators, and stuff out there for the little kids to get on and play on them. And they talking to the men about buying them. And I'm looking, man, these men are out here buying these $30,000-$40,000 excavators and skid steers and stuff. And they're coming there. You got DeWalt and all them there with their tools and all that. And these men are buying them. And I started thinking about us. I was like, you go there and you look at all those great plantations and stuff. We had the skill set to build that. We had the skill set to take the raw good, those slave women, enslaved women there on that plantation. they took the raw cotton. No, they took everything. They planted they prepared the ground, they planted the seed, and then they harvest the cotton, and then they actually went there and they had a lumens thing where they actually made the cloth and made the clothes and made everything enough where they could actually sell it off. Same thing with nails. They had the young boys made nails, and they made enough nails to sell to everybody. They cut the wood and made had everything. Those slaves had the skill set to do it from the beginning to the end. Um, and then I looked at us today, because what happened, after I saw that, I was wondering, those Hispanic men and stuff, they have the same thing. They don't need nobody to build anything out here. They can go right in their community and build everything. Don't have to go to nobody. And so this was the first time that I had taken notice of the homeless population in Raleigh. Because what happened, the homeless population, I'm guilty of it too. It became invisible to me. If you go by the actual bus station, you see a bunch of men, African American men, just sitting there homeless and don't have any, just homeless. And I walked by there many a times, doing whatever I do, and I had never paid no attention to them. They just became invisible to me. And I think they have become invisible to everybody. Nobody seems to care. That's just what they do. They're homeless. And I was looking. I was like, man, these guys don't have anything in their hands to do anything. They don't have a skill set. They don't have they don't have anything. And we're constantly telling these people they need to pull themselves up, or we need to do better. Even our younger generation that's coming up. Our younger generation don't have anything to actually do anything with. They don't, not say you don't do anything, they don't have any seeds. Meaning we telling them they need to grow and be productive and stuff like that. But in order to grow anything, you got to have a seed first, and you got to know how to plant it and to harvest it. Our people don't have anything. The men don't have nothing. So that's why I say we need to have some seeds to plant. Appliance repair is that seed. I know y'all get tired of me saying it, but it is the seed to put into these young men and these men hands, and for them to plant. Because what happened if you just get started with the appliance repair business, the appliance repair business will lead you to so many other avenues. Just running your appliance repair business open you up to entrepreneurship. You start to see other opportunities. I had a guy call me earlier today. He was one of the young men who took the appliance boot camp with the college kids. And he called me today and said, hey, man, I just want to thank you. Hey, I run the appliance repair business, but it opened me up to some other stuff. And he was telling me, he see other opportunities. So he got a pressure washing deal, and he said he hit for 10,500 on one job on pressure washing, and he said he underbid it. He said no, he could at least got another 3 or 4,000 out of it, but he made the money, and it was a nice hit. And he sees the other opportunities. He's gonna keep doing his appliance repair business, but now he got the stuff where he can start doing pressure washing. But that's why I see to open it up for you. So you don't need anybody else. I can't put it into words what the skilled trades can do for you. I told you many times, if I did not have the skilled trades right now, I would probably be homeless, because I don't know anything anywhere else you can go and make the money that the skilled trades make in the time frame that it takes to make it. Today alone, I had to go. I had a refrigerator that's not cooling. It's a GE refrigerator, the French GE Cafe refrigerator. The expensive GE one, and that has that little square evaporator fan right there in the middle. right there in the middle, right there over the damper and stuff. Well, that fan had went out, and that's a $598 repair to do that. And the people repairs, they get them repaired, and that's about less than an hour or so job to do. And so you go out there because of the skill set I have and the people I'm going to, they want the fix. And that's not a lot of money for them. Matter of fact, the lady, they're going to play with a credit card. Then she said, "Will you take cash?" "Yeah, I definitely take cash." And she just peeled off the $500-$600. And, "Hey, keep the change. And thank you for doing it so fast." And and that's something that would take somebody on average almost a week to get. It's almost a week to get, and you getting it in an hour, and able to live. So when those bills start to hit you and stuff, that allows you to climb up out of your situations. And I got no, I got, but I ain't gonna show y'all. I'll show y'all some of it. When y'all looking at the customer names and stuff, but just sitting here alone, getting ready to do this. I had three people call to get something fixed. And no, you're doing two per day, and just think you're doing two per day, you making $200 to $400, $500 per call. It don't take long for you to get up out the hole and be able to live a great life, that like those young ladies were saying that I live, and have a great time at it. I call my he probably laugh if he look at it, but I called my buddy earlier today, and I was telling him too. I was like, "Man, I was whatchamacall. I was on my way to go do a service call, and I told him, man, I said, man, I feel so good. I might pull over and shout like I got the Holy Ghost because life is so good. That's like great life is, and to the point where I don't even want to come online now and do videos, because I'm living a great life. I'm living a great life. No, I hate what I went through and stuff, but I'm living a great life right now. And it's only because of appliance repair that I'm able to do it. Now, I got a couple of other things that I do, but appliance repair, and those two stops in the afternoon, and I just do Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's it. That's all I do is Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, to do what you need to do. I do a little bit of traveling. I have to travel for one company, so those are the days I try to do the traveling, and during the day I do little things for that company. I have the ice cream parlor running. We only open now Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The high school kids take care of that and run, and it's good. It's a good life, and I wish everybody could do it. And like I say, this probably the one coming up. The appliance boot camp coming up is probably going to be the last one, because I was telling the young man about it. He was like, "Why you want to stop?" I said, "I'm tired of begging people to get into it, and I'm at the stage I want to go live. I'm living my life now. I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time out here, and I want to keep living my life, and keep doing what I'm doing. And I got a nice little setup here, and so hey, if people don't want to do it, and they more comfortable getting online and watching people complain about the economy, that's another thing too. If you all are in the appliance repair business right now, we got quite a few people watching. Just let me know, is anybody struggling in the appliance repair business right now? I'll just want to be curious. Is anybody struggling right now in the appliance repair business? Even people who have called. I've had somebody call and told me, "Hey, I went bankrupt." Oh, sorry to hear it in the appliance repair. I've done it a couple of times, and I was telling them I done it, but they won't back. They won't fast. Yeah, I knew what I done. I grew too fast. I got too many people too fast. Okay, all right. I done the same thing. Yeah, I'm building it back. But now that's what he was telling me. I'm building it back, but I know where I made my mistakes at. And he was happy. He knew exactly what he had done. And like I told him, I done it 2 or 3 times and figured out. You'll figure out where you what your capacity is. That's what my old business partner Abdul told me one time. I was asking him about all the businesses and stuff he was running. I was like, "How you do all of them?" He said, "You figure it out. It's kind of like juggling. You'll figure out how many balls you can put up in the air, and you once you figure out how many balls you can put in the air, then you good. You just keep those balls going, and if one of them doesn't produce like you want, you just swap it out. And that's where I'm at now. Right now, I got a couple of balls in the air, and all of them is doing great, and I'm doing exactly what I want to do with the amount that I'm doing. So it's great. Let's see what people gonna read some of the stuff we got going on here. But if you want to get into the appliance repair, that's the link to the actual appliance boot camp if you want to get it. And like I said, we're gonna have a hands-on live, and that's where you can get it in there. I'm telling you, it's gonna probably. I've been telling people I don't even feel like cleaning up the shop to actually have the class. I'm thinking about just renting the shop out, let somebody rent it and put another business in to complement the actual ice cream parlor business to help draw down there. But I'm having right now. I'm having a great life, a great life. And then next year we'll have a second ice cream parlor put in. Man, it'd be good. It'd be good. Juan, what's up, Juan? Say, hey, Mike. Hope all is well. Yeah, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Like I say, if where I'm at is not a bad place to be. If you got to be someplace, it's not a bad place to be. Have a I don't know if you can see, but I have a lovely view out back. I I can any and everything I want to do is just an elevator ride down and have fun, have fun. You know, um, a man's advice. What's up, Mike? Hey, what's going on, man? Paul Brown. So what's up, Mike and ABC? Hey, how you doing, Paul Brown? All right. Say enjoy the fruits of your labor, Mike. Yeah, I'm getting things back. I'm getting things back. I am getting everything back where I need to be at. I'm having a great time with it. I'm enjoying the process. And this time I was talking. I'm going to say this too here. I was talking to some people yesterday. Not yesterday. What was Sunday? Sunday. Okay, Sunday. I was talking to some people Sunday. Sunday was a day I just cleared my schedule. I just told people, hey, I'm coming back to my apartment and I'm just going to relax. And I'm not. I'm going to start working on cleaning my stuff up because what happened. I was listening to a podcast, and 50 Cent was talking about. They was asking 50 Cent, hey, how did you get to where you at and your friends and stuff didn't get there? You, Tony Yayo, Lord Bank, Young Buck, all y'all started together, y'all was doing the same thing. Why they didn't get there and you got there? And what he was saying was, hey, when we first got started, it was a blur. Meaning, he said we was making so much money. They had so many girls coming through and stuff that he said he couldn't even remember the faces of some of the people that were coming in and out because it was just a blur. And they were just, when you start first making that money, it is like that. It's just a blur and you don't remember anything. You just out here having a great time. But he said what happened one night there after a concert, they was getting ready to go out, and he grabbed the contract and want to see where the money was made and how much he had made, and he realized he couldn't read the contract. He said it was too much legalese, so he trying to read it and couldn't read it. So he got on the phone and started calling his lawyers and want to know what does this mean? What does that mean? And what happened, the rest of them say, hey, man, you going out to the club? And he was like, no, I'm staying here tonight. And he said from then on, he stayed there trying to figure out where the money was made and how they were making money and stuff. And what happened, he removed himself out of that blur. The other one stayed in that blur for 4 or 5 years after that. And so for those 4 or 5 years, while they still out there partying and having a great time living in that blur, he was on the other end of it, figuring out how to do the business end and all that stuff. And so he said what happened with that, like anything, the money's going to slow up after a while. Once the money slow up after a while, you got to have a way to be able to pivot, or you better sure enough know how that business operate so you can keep it on. Like right now, you might see people in the comments start saying, hey, yeah, it's going to slow down a little bit because we're at the season where it's starting to slow down. It always slow down right before October, right in this time, because the weather is changing. It's not quite cold enough for the heat, and it's not quite hot enough for the AC. And so it slows down, but we're getting ready to go into the cooking season. But you see people say it's slow, but hey, the phone ringing and I'm making money. I'm good. And that's the way I am now. Hey, I don't want to be super busy. I want to be I want to be profitable. I don't care about being real busy. Just let me grab these two and I get out y'all way. Y'all can get out here and run 12 calls. I'm gonna run my 2 calls, come back here, relax, and have just do Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's all I need. But what happened, like I said, that blur starts, slow down, and you got to know where the money is at. Well, that's what was happening with me here. With me here, I was telling them I went through a blur because when I first get here, I'm having fun just like the rappers and stuff. Everybody's coming through, having a great time, and it becomes a blur. And I was in the blur for about the last month or so. And Sunday, I said, man, I got to stop this. Because I need to stop this and figure out what's going on and get myself back on track. So that's where I'm at now. Where now I have my set schedule. These are the days I do my service calls. These are the days that I travel for the other company and go do some inspections. These are the days that I do this. So my time is set now, and so I can actually get the results and stuff that I want. And get and keep my life the way it is right now. My life is great. My life is great right now. MacArthur Moore, what's up, Mike and ABC fam? I'm slow right now, but still making money to survive. Yeah, yep. There you go, Frank Evans said, "Man, I'm turning down work." Yep. Royster Gibbs say, "Greeting." Okay. Paul Brown, don't stop or may slow up here and there. Phone constantly. Yeah, it don't stop. And see, I got to be careful. I can't come out here like I'm having the time of my life, which I am. But you got to be careful because I'm telling you, this appliance repair, I have taken some of the hardest hits and stuff that life could actually throw at you. I done been through the housing. I've been through the housing bubble. I went to .com burst, the housing bubble. I don't know. Every recession there is here lately. I had IRS tax problems and all that. Had child support and all that. And appliance repair wiped all of that out for me. It wiped it out. No, just put your head down and work. And here it is now. I know at 50 something, having to rebuild your life, and appliance repair. Hey man, it has given me a ferry ride to the other side, where I'm enjoying it, having a good time. I wish people who have these problems in life could actually do it. Because man, it is. I don't have to keep telling you all are doing it, but I wish y'all could do it, man. Just wish you could do it. Frank, I only do what I want to do. Same here. There you go, Erwin. Nope, we living good. Yep. Paul Brown. So I've been begging people too, Mike, showing receipts. Yeah, I don't, people won't do it. They won't do it. Even and this thing is so forgiving. This industry, like I say, I got people that I'm having to go back and because I got so much work, I had to go back and do stuff, and I've been putting them off for a month, but they don't have nobody else to do it. They have to do it. Matter of fact, I had I had a friend stop by my shop earlier today. They were passing through. They wanted to get some ice cream. I told them, hey, no, we're closed, but come on by. I'll get you some ice cream. Um, and when they was over there, they saw me in the shop fixing stuff, and they were like, "How long is it gonna take you to fix it?" About 2 minutes. No, I'm fixing it, putting it all together, and then I took them over there to see the ice cream parlor, showing they tasting different flavors. Excuse me. If the people saying that they came into the ice cream parlor earlier today, I really appreciate it. I had and it's funny. The people were the person who came to see me saw this person. These people come. We have a person that came from New York and West Virginia. Came excuse me, came into the ice cream parlor. So what happened? People we live ice cream parlor right off of 95. So what happened? They people come back and forth. So people up north now are starting to head down to Florida because the weather changing. And so people came through one time and they stopped and got ice cream. And now we see these same people coming back and forth. When they going to Florida and when they going back up north, they stop at the ice cream parlor. And she they do the RV stuff and they pull up and she was like, "Oh man, we thought you were closed." I was like, "No, just come on in. I'll get you what you want." And they were like, "Man, the two of them had been there before," and they were telling the other guy, "Man, they were telling the other guy saying, 'Hey, I've been waiting to get down here because they keep telling me how good this ice cream is, and so I had to get here to just taste it out, try it out on our way down there.'" But to see that and that person there to see that and say, "Man, you really doing this thing." Yeah, and then they taste the ice cream, be like, "Man, you really good. You built all this yourself?" "Yeah, I built this myself." To see all of that, man, life is good. It's good, and so they man, I just wish y'all could do it. Just wish y'all could do it. And like I say, it's been a great run. Uh, don't know where how next year is going to go, if I'm going to keep doing the classes and stuff. Like I say, I keep the online, but I don't know if I keep doing the hands on because uh, no it. I'm enjoying life right now. I have a great setup. I'm enjoying it. If you want to get the online, you'll be able to get the online. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing the hands-on. Um, I'm going to be doing a lot more recording now that you can see now I got better camera and stuff in here, so I can do now a lot more editing, and a lot more recording and stuff. So as I start to do that, I'll do a lot more videos to put onto the Appliance Bootcamp website. Also, we got a book coming out with the ice cream. I have an ice cream book coming out. It's telling you how to start your own ice cream parlor. Give you give you starter recipes, everything you need to know to start an ice cream parlor, a brick and mortar, a mobile, push cart, uh, walk up stand like I have. All that's going to be in the book. So we have that coming out in 2026, and we're gonna keep having a great time doing what we're doing. Once again, if you hadn't already, I'm telling you, go sign up, sign up to get into this appliance boot camp. It'll change your life. All these people that you see saying things are good, they took appliance boot camp, and they living good. I talked to a truck driver earlier today. Matter of fact, he reached out to me. He's back fixing stuff, appliances and stuff. He told me the truck driving the rates that went down too bad. He couldn't do it anymore. So he's back doing appliance repair. I told him I'm looking for a sub if he want if he want to come on. He used to work for me, so I told him he used to be a sub for me. I told him if he want to come on and be a sub, let me know. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing great things in 2026. 2025 is ending great. Loving it. So once again, thank you all for watching. I'll be back probably. I'll probably be back later this week. I'll be back later this week. Now that I've got my setup where I want it, and I actually like the way the cameras and the setup has actually been broadcast. So I'll see y'all later this week. Once again, thank you all for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.